guys, so please excuse the crazy hair, and also I realise unless I can fix this, as usual the sun is like blinding and the outside is white, so I look actually like a ghost today. I have some base makeup on because I've been having quite a few requests for a sort of everyday castings makeup, so I've done my base, which is exactly the same as the video that I did of my everyday base makeup, so I will link that below for you. But I just thought that I would go ahead and kind of fill in the requests that I could today. So this is going to be my everyday castings makeup. Now some of the girls that I go to work with, obviously I go to castings, there's often a queue, you know, that more than one girl will turn up and you'll wait in line with your portfolio and things, and it's like a little mini interview, a job interview. So depending on the client that you're going to see, you kind of should probably tailor your look to that client. Now the kind of model I am is not a skinny size 0 kind of model. I'm more sort of high street, so I've done things like Austin Reed, which is kind of like an upmarket high street, but I'm very kind of naturally pretty kind of one, sort of more commercial, less kind of catwalk and stuff model. So I need that kind of naturally fresh and pretty but polished look. So what I tend to do is, a lot of girls don't wear any makeup. Some girls wear a bright lip and go full on. I like to do kind of a naturally pretty, so you can see exactly what I look like, but I still look polished and finished to go about my day. So I'm going to start off with eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using MAC's All That Glitters all over the eyelid. Just get it out of my palette for you so you can see the colour. I've already primed my eyes with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just going to zoom you in so you can see. It's a bit better. So I'm going to be taking this, which is All That Glitters. It's kind of a shimmery peachy colour. You don't really notice it too much all over the eyelid, and that is exactly the point really for this kind of look. And for once, I don't know if you've noticed, I haven't actually already done one eye for you, so you're going to be getting kind of the whole thing today, other than the skin, which, as I've said before, is exactly the same as the skin kind of makeup in my other video, which I will link below for you. So I'm just going to blend this with a fluffy brush into the crease. The brush I'm using is the Sigma E25, which is just a really kind of fluffy blending brush, as you can see. Nothing too fancy. You can use a flat shader brush if you prefer, but I think this saves time for me in the morning, as I can kind of put this all over the lid as well as blend it into the crease with this brush, so I just think that's a little bit easier. Saves me a bit of time. Once you've done that and you're kind of happy with that, I mean, you can hardly even see it on my skin really, then I'm just going to kind of wipe off that brush a little bit and take a colour that's very similar to my skin tone. Now I'm not going to use something that's too shimmery. I'm going to be using a matte colour because we've got shimmer all over the eyes, and this is Blanc Type. It's just a kind of matte, similar to my skin colour type colour. And I'm just going to pop this kind of under the brow bone and smooth it out, just to get rid of any line that we might have made with that kind of first eyelid colour. I don't want to put anything too shimmery underneath the brow bone because we've gone shimmery on the eyes and you don't want to look like a glitter ball. Next I'm going to be taking another Sigma brush. This is the one that I like to use for eyeliner. You guys will probably be expecting it is the E15. It's flat, it's fairly stiff, and I like it because it's kind of easy because it gets a lot done in one go. I'm going to be using the colour Handwritten by MAC. You can use any kind of dark brown colour that you want, or you can use black if you prefer, but I like kind of a little bit of a softer colour, so I'm just going to be tapping my brush in here and then pressing it into the lash line. You don't need to stay too close, but I don't want to end up with a really thick line either. So just go all the way along so you get a little bit of definition like that. Then do the other side. Right, so once you're happy with that, you're going to take your favourite mascara. I'm really liking the Urban Decay Supercurl curling mascara at the moment. I hadn't actually tried any of their mascaras before, and I don't normally like this curved one. This is the mini version because it came with my book of shadows that I got for Christmas. But I'm actually really liking it at the moment. And it does give quite a nice curl, but it also really separates your lashes. I haven't yet had it clump on me. And I'm going to apply this to both my top and bottom lashes. So get rid of that little bit there. Once you're happy with that, I'm just going to zoom you out so you can see what I'm going to do with the rest of my face. I'm going to be using a kind of peachy pink colour on my cheeks. This one is by MAC, it's called Melba. The light is kind of blurring this out today, sorry guys. But it's just a light peachy pink colour. If you can't afford MAC, then another really nice one is Bourjois number 54 Rose Frisson, which is kind of just a typical kind of medium girly pink. And also if you want something a bit more on the kind of brown pink side, then this doesn't have a, oh yes it does, number 3, I'm not going to say the name, but it's number 3. It's kind of like a more peachy brown colour. I'm going to be using MAC's Melba, and I'm just going to take an angled brush. This is the Sigma F40, just like an angled one like this. Smile! And I'm going to put this right on the apples of my cheeks. What I like to do is concentrate the colour here and then blend it up so you get like a proper flush look. You don't want to just put loads of colour on the apples because I find that looks really unnatural. And don't forget, if you are going to smile to apply your blusher, then I find actually, obviously, once you stop smiling, the colour that you've placed will drop. So you might want to, if you are going to smile to find the apples, do it a little bit higher than you think you need to, just so that when you don't smile and your face is kind of normal how it's going to look to everyone else, the colour doesn't drop and kind of bring your face down. I find that if you place products higher, you get a much fresher kind of lifted look. So just make sure that's kind of even on both sides. So that's kind of the face makeup done. My hair is a bit crazy. For lips, I probably would normally leave them like this, but for the purpose of this tutorial, if I do feel like I need a little bit of colour, I tend to use one of these Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm stains. I have a few of the colours, but this is kind of the one that I go for most often. This is the colour Honey. That's going to show up. And it's just a kind of My Lips but better colour. I mean, it's darker than my lips, but you can put, if you put a lot on, the colour will really show up, and you can just kind of put a sheer layer on and it just gives your lips a little bit of that kind of natural flush colour back. So that is my kind of everyday castings makeup. I'll zoom you in on the eyes so you can kind of see. Really sorry about the crazy poodle hair. So really it's very, very simple and it takes me 5 minutes. Just good skin, nice brows, nice natural flush cheeks and a nice smile, and hopefully I'll book the jobs. So that was my everyday castings makeup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up. The subscribe button is down there now somewhere if you want to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye!